Hey guys, welcome back to 3D Farming. Today I'm here with Dwight and I'm Jason. We're going to be talking about these two tractors sitting here behind us. They look very similar, but they're not. Let's get into it.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back in. Today we have the LS MT774 and the LS MT573. Now, you've asked for a comparison between the two and what's different. We're going to talk about that today, so let's get into it right now. On the LS MT573, the loader on this tractor is an LL 6100. That's the model number on the loader. The bucket on it is a 78-inch bucket. That will start right there. So there's a difference in the size of bucket.
All right, so just looking at the buckets here between the 774 and the 573, you can visually see the two differences. Now, getting down to numbers, this is an 83-inch bucket.
The loader on this tractor is an LL 6100, so it's a different model number loader. There are some differences in height and weight, and we're going to talk about that. At the pin on this tractor at full height is 3,626 pounds. The loader height on this tractor is 126.5 inches. So when this loader is all the way up at the pin, it's 126.5 inches. So you also look at the differences here in just the thickness of the frame where this loader mounts to the tractor. This is the actual mounting section that mounts to the frame. Now the frame is thick and big on the tractor. That's nice. What I see a difference of is how thick this portion of the loader is. And also, if you tap on it, you'll notice that there's probably not quite as much steel in this loader as there is on that 774.
The loader is a different model number. It's going to be the LL 8100. It is a lot, to me, it looks a lot more stout than the 573. You can tell there's a lot of differences in thickness of steel and beefiness to this loader. The overall height at the pin is going to be 139.9 inches, so almost 140 inches. So the overall lift capacity for this loader is going to be 5,139 pounds at the pin.
Some other subtle differences that we're going to talk about real quick. They changed the design on the hoods on these, so this has a little bit more aggressive look than the 573 does. But also, they did a subtle change on the color. It's hard to tell it, but this is for what they consider a sky blue, and this is a little bit different blue. It may be a little hard to see on video, but there is a subtle difference. Actually, the blue here to me looks a little bit darker. One of the other things they did is they changed the color of the rims on the tractors. The 573 has white rims on it. This one has the silver rims. I think they're going to be doing this to maybe to all of them, but I don't know for sure. A couple other quick things to go ahead and let's get this out of the way. Cab lighting, big time difference here. Something that they should have been doing for years now is they've changed everything over to LED. The 573 on this one does not have LED lights on it. Now, I don't know if in the future they're going to be putting LED lights on them. I don't know that. But they are the halogen style lights on this 573 where they went around and they put quartz. Now, the configuration's a little bit different, not much, but a little bit different. For example, where the running light is on the 573 is below the light, whereas over here, the running light is on the top side, and your main light for your loader is on the bottom side. Those are subtle differences.
So with these two tractors sitting next to me, you can see that the 573 currently has R14 tires, while as the 774 has R1s. So the tires are different right now, but both options are available for both tractors.
So there is a subtle difference on frame size. There's the MT7 series tractor, which is on a larger frame, and the MT5 series, which is on a smaller frame.
The MT7 series started out as a 101 horsepower tractor, while as the MT573 is a 73 horsepower, and that's the max that they go up to. So with that being said, they're on two different frames. Well, because this is a larger frame, that means this is a heavier tractor. This tractor comes in at 7,827 pounds, while as the 573 comes in at 6,669 pounds.
All right, there are, again, the two tractors look alike. I mean, you look at them and they're sitting next to each other as they are right here in the yard, and you don't really notice the difference in the loader at first. But you start looking at height and the width and the depth and all of that of this tractors, they look a lot alike. There's not a lot of difference in size, but there's 1,158 pounds of difference in the weight of this tractor.
On the MT774, they went ahead and did a 6-post cab,
while as on the MT573, it is a 4-post cab. So another difference on the LS MT573 is the motor. The motor on the LS MT573 is built by LS Mtron. This is a 73 horsepower motor. It is 62 horsepower at the PTO. Now, it is a little less cubic inch as well. So this is a 153 cubic inch LS Mtron motor. It is a diesel, and it is a tier 4, which is required. So the LS MT774 is a Fiat engine. It is a 206.7 cubic inch engine. It develops 73.7 horsepower, and at the PTO, it's 65.6 horsepower. So as a little bit of an unfair advantage right now, the 573 has the R14 tires on it, which set higher, as you can see, than the ag tires that are on the 774. So it makes this tractor look a little squattier, a little smaller, but it's not. They are actually almost the same height. If this tractor here had the R14s on it, you see the difference. One other difference that we're going to point out real quick, on the 774, they have put this fender guard or fender trim on here, which helps keep the mud from accumulating in this area like it does on mine. Mine accumulates right here. And so the mud does not accumulate because it goes up underneath this fender guard. All right, a couple things we're going to look at here on the back of these two tractors. This is the 573, this is the 774. On the 573 for the SCVs, it comes standard with 3 remotes. Whereas on the 774, they've opted out to go standard with 2 remotes with an option for a 3rd remote. When it comes down to the implement pumps on these two tractors, the 573 has a 13.2 gallon per minute implement pump. On the 774, it has a 15.7 gallon per minute on the implement pump. Now, both of the two tractors have the same steering pump size. I believe it's a 6.5 implement steering pump on both tractors, so there's no difference there. But when it comes to the difference between the two, the 774 has 22.7 gallons per minute total GPM, whereas the 573 has a 19.7 gallons per minute.
So on the MT573, on the 3-point connection, they use 2 large diameter lift cylinders, and on the 774, they use 1 assist lift cylinders. But keep in mind, on the 774, the lift capacity is still more than on the 573. Now, on the 774, it does have the option to add another assist cylinder. So talking about the 3-point lift capacities, the 573 is able to lift 4,718 pounds, 24 inches out from the pin. Now, on the 774, it is 5,181 pounds, 24 inches out from the pin. So it comes down to about 463 pound difference between the two tractors, with the 774 being the ultimate winner.
All right, subtle differences, and it's not a big deal, but I'm just going to mention it so that you can see it. On your draft controls, they are a little bit different setup. It's not nothing to really have to worry about or talk about, but the draft control is just a little bit different looking. They still work the same. I just want to mention it. This has a little bit of shorter area here that they put the center link into for the draft control. Same, this one here is a little bit larger, a little bit differently made, but it's a subtle difference, and they're about the same. Also, there is a fairly substantial difference in the drawbars. The 774 does have a much thicker drawbar. It's a much heavier duty drawbar than the 573. The drawbars probably have about, maybe a quarter of an inch thicker on the 774 versus the 573. So the drawbar over here is much, much heavier. Other subtle differences that you might see right away is the way they set the back windows up. This has a single window in it with no lower window. It is a one-piece window here, whereas you have a bigger window here, but then you have a lower window here for maybe seeing your implements as you hook them up. That's kind of one of those things that might be a preference for you. For me, in my case, it doesn't really matter. I think I haven't had any problems with the 573 when I'm hooking up an implement. On the fuel tank capacities, on the 573, it's 26.4 gallons, whereas on the 774, it's 30.4 gallons. So there is a little bit of difference there. Bigger tank on the 774. So there's a pretty good difference in the two transmissions on these two tractors, and that's where the 774, in my opinion, shines. But let's talk about the 573. It's not a bad transmission. It's a good transmission. It works well. The transmission on the 573 is a 3-range, 4-speed transmission, making it 12 speeds for your normal use, but it also has a creeper gear that you can use in your low and your medium range, adding 8 more speeds to the tractor, making it a 20x20 transmission. Whereas on the 774, it has a 3-range, 4-speed transmission, which gives it that 12x12 transmission, but instead of using the creeper switch that you had to pull up on the floor over here, they integrated that all into the shifter knob. Now on that shifter up there, you have a high-low button. So this is a 24x24 transmission. So there is the big difference between the two transmissions. So another major difference is that standard on the 774 is a buddy seat right here. The 573 does not have a buddy seat in it. It has the option for it. It has the mounts for it. Everything is there. But the difference is that you have to buy the buddy seat for the 573. Now, I will tell you that seat costs somewhere around $700 or something like that. I really don't know the exact number, but I will tell you it's not a cheap seat. But this comes standard with a buddy seat in it. So when it comes down to the interior differences, they are not that much different. There is a little bit different layout. It does have a different feel to it. It's a 6-post cab, and it does feel a little bit different. One of the things you're going to notice right away when if you look at the 573 versus the 774, the 774 obviously is a 6-post cab, as we talked about, but they put a lot of their switches in one of the posts on the side of the cab on your right side. So on the steering column, one of my favorite, sounds like petty, but it's a favorite item of mine. The 774 uses a friction lock, so you can fine tune where you want your steering wheel to set. All right, so we've taken some time out today to do a little bit of comparison between the two tractors, the 774, the 573. I hope this has been helpful to some of you. We appreciate Beach Tractor letting us come out again and let us do this comparison. They've been more than gracious to let us do that. We appreciate every one of you.
So I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching the video. leave a comment. Tell us which tractor you like better, and thanks for watching.